Hello, everyone. It is Linda Lang here from ThoughtChange.com. We've got a really hot and humid day here in Ottawa, Canada. So my hair is a little curly today, and I wanted to share a little story about what happened to me at the hairdresser's yesterday. My hairdresser is amazing. She's really good at cuts and colors and knows her hair business really, really well. But she's been really struggling for the last probably about 5 weeks, struggling physically with some leg issues. It's rooted back further than 5 weeks. She's been unable to stand up as long and to take as many clients. So when I went yesterday, I was feeling really compassionate for her. She was definitely struggling. My hairdresser is very Italian. She's loud and boisterous and lives life fully and expressive and definitely has opinions. She's not the typical kind of person that I would share energy work or the nature of my business with. Maybe hypnosis, but energy work, I probably would think twice, but I have this big compassionate heart. So I shared with her and asked her if she would be interested in having a little bit of energy. And she had no clue. This was not in her world at all. So she asked me if I would be massaging her. And I said, no, I wouldn't actually be touching your skin at all. I said, just, give me 5 minutes and we'll see if we can shift anything for you that quickly. And I explained to her that, you go to a physiotherapist or any kind of health practitioner and you don't expect a miraculous cure just like that, that it's a bit of a process. I do believe miraculous healings are definitely possible, but if you don't get one when you're doing energy work, it doesn't mean the energy work isn't helping you. Sometimes there's layers and layers and layers that has to be kind of rebalanced and readjusted, old emotions released, or a shift in thought patterns or actual habitual physical patterns as well, behavior patterns or beliefs. It could be really quite a bit of things. It could be chakra issues. Anyways, I didn't explain all that with her. I just said, we've only got 5 minutes here. Let's just see if there's any relief for you. And so she sat down and I channeled some energy to her. And I asked her if she could feel it because I could really feel it in my hands. It was quite intense. And she said she feels really hot. She felt really hot. And then she felt some pain come up. And by the end of the energy channel, that had all dissipated. And she was just really a lot more peaceful. So I just finished that little energy demo, if you like, with a different energy that just really helps be peaceful and calm and relaxed, kind of like anti-anxiety or anti-stress. Then I finished up and she went back to work. This woman works 6 days a week and she works from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night. She's really on her feet quite a bit. So any little bit of help I could give her is absolutely a blessing in my world. What I noticed when she got up and she walked back into the room is that she was walking better. She wasn't limping anymore. And there was a really peaceful, calm air around her. So she has an assistant, and we just chatted briefly before I left. And I suggested that she just, observe Rose. And I said, you might find that she's just a little bit calmer and a little bit more relaxed and less high-strung with all the pressures of having such a busy practice and being the only hairdresser. So it'll be interesting to see when I go back what kind of shifts happen from that. And the real gift in doing that was being able to share the world of energy medicine and having a person agree to it. And she did ask me if it was voodoo, and I said, no, there's no voodoo, there's no black magic. It's just like hands-on healing, except I'm not touching you. one of the things, if you're a healer or even if you're not, one of the things to be a little cautious about is not to be overzealous when you are sharing your beliefs or even your gifts or your skills, because you can push people away, especially if this is totally new to them and totally out of their box. Whereas if you can come at it in a more grounded and logical way for their conscious mind, having a good way to explain it to them, they might be a little bit more open to trying it, especially if they're having some struggle or some issues in their life that needs attention. It's an absolute joy when you can share energy medicine or kind of spiritual teachings with people that maybe it's not part of their world, and you can actually open their mind up a little bit to new possibilities. So once again, this has been Linda from ThoughtChange.com. Feel free to like or comment this video. Bye for now.